Hello and welcome back, and this is a video about Margaret, a new character for LARKSHEAD House, and I'm just doing a basic video. I made her out of pipe cleaners and stretchy bandages, made some basic clothes. I mean, it really was basic. Here's a material, cut it to shape, stick it on, because I'm no expert at making clothes. But I'm just removing glue spills there with a baby wipe. Luckily it's PVA, it does come off quite easily. And sticking down the skirt where it's come a bit loose, so just so it all fits together nicely. Now I'm going to make her some hair, so I have used my felting wool. I've used brown and a creamy white colour mixed in. There I am mixing all the colours together, just making a bit of a blend. And I'm going to glue it to her head, and that's going to need 24 hours roughly to dry thoroughly before I can style it and do something with it to make it a bit more interesting. I then find some beads to make buttons for her blouse from my little bead stash, and these coordinate really nicely with the colour, and I used a stick-on embellishment to make a belt buckle. So I decided that it was easier to cut the hair than try and pull it apart, so I cut it into three, plaited it, which was quite fiddly, and yeah, it turned out okay, I think. And I used a little bit of material just to make a bow at the end, and I trimmed off any loose fluffy bits that I didn't need. And now I want to make her a headscarf because she's a little bit bohemian and a bit eclectic with her dress sense, bless her. But she does love patterns and prints, so I thought, right, she's going to have a headscarf. She wears something from every era, I think. She's pretty cool like that. So I'm using PVA, well, the tacky glue, and I use my hair straighteners, little mini hair straighteners, perfect as a little iron for little pieces of material. And I put the hot plate over the glue, and it dries it like that. I mean, it's rapid. Trimming off any excess, and then I do the final little hem just to give it a nice neat edge. It's far better than sewing, and it looks a lot better actually. It saves a lot of time. So little straighteners, a great tip for a little iron. I know you can buy miniature irons, but I didn't. I use my straightener, so I'm using Yoo-Hoo glue. I've never used Yoo-Hoo before. Yoo-Hoo. So first time for everything, and I'm gluing it directly onto her head. This is why I didn't bother so much with the top of her hair, because I knew it was going to be covered, and I'm quite glad that I've got the plait at the back showing. So I'm just gluing down her head here, gluing that down, and then pinching it underneath to make sure it meets at the bottom. And then I'm going to glue a little bit more on the top just to glue the scarf a bit more down, so it looks like she is wearing it and it's not just sticking up like that it is currently. So I'm going to go in with a bit more glue and just make it sit down a bit more flatter on her head, and it will look a bit more, I can't say genuine, it's not genuine, is it? And it's not lifelike, but it will look like she's actually wearing it rather than it looking like some sort of crown on her head. So that's going to need 24 hours to dry, but for now, that will do. So there she is. She's looking so cute. I'm really pleased with her. Considering this is the first 1/12 scale doll I've ever made, she's not bad, is she? She's not bad. So I have made a little scarf for her that I crocheted out of some wool that will match her top. And I'm just warming the wool up a bit so I can manipulate it easier. And I'm going to glue that down to her top in a moment. Back with the Yoo-Hoo again. And we just stick that on. And this will also cover any flaws that I made when making the top as well, because as I say, I'm not an expert on making little clothes, so it was just a case of, right, get the material on and get it looking like a blouse so I can hide the flaws with the scarf. So there is method in my madness, people. But yeah, I mean, it goes, doesn't it? Bless her. She looks a bit bohemian-y, doesn't she? I think. But yeah, that'll keep her warm. It'll keep her warm and toasty. So yeah, pleased with that. Just making sure everything's on properly. And I'm going to trim around the neckline on her blouse, because I do notice that there are some edges that are there, and yeah, it needs neatening up. So I took that all in. And she does stand up. Yay! But it's Fimo, arms, face, legs. These are things that I ordered off Temu. Oh God, these are my favourite. The sparkly holographic stars. And these beads are perfect to make little earrings for Margaret. So I'll pop a couple of these on. Oh, and here's some more glitter that I bought as well, because I couldn't resist. I love anything sparkly, it's lovely. And some more little beads, and they will all come in handy at some point in my projects. And I'm just sticking on her little earrings. Oh, look, they're perfect for earrings. They're really cute. So yeah, there she is with her earrings. So she is all ready for LARKSHEAD House, and obviously her story will develop as the house does. I do have a backstory in mind, but I will reveal that as we go on. So she is posable. You can move her arms and legs, which comes in handy for photos and things like that. So that'd be good. But yeah, I'm really pleased with her for a first attempt. It's not bad. I'm going to need practice, and that is using my other doll as a guide for size. And she's exactly the same size as my ready-made doll. But yeah, that's her. I'm really pleased with her. Hope you like her. You will be seeing her a lot more. And here are some final shots of her. Thank you so much for watching. A bit of a quick video, but I will see you next time. And you take care. Bye.